film this. I just, I don't, this crazy idea just popped in my head to film this. I just sat here and did all this. I didn't film anything because I just kind of do it. But I do like to share the behind the scenes, the work that goes into homeschooling. Everybody does it, but we don't really, I don't know, it's not something we really, oh, let me sit down and vlog this. If we're vlogging, we always kind of just, because it's habit, we just do it out of habit and get it done. But and it's a lot anyway. But I just thought, I got up, the sun is starting to peek through. The sun is about to set. Yeah, I didn't even know what time it was, but I gotta get up. It's 7. So I'm going to show you what the day ended like. I've been sitting here for the last couple of hours trying to sort out the day and get ready for the kind of the tomorrow and just the rest of the week laid out and on paper in the book, because sometimes if I don't forget to write it, or sometimes, let me repeat that, if I don't remember to write it, I will forget everything that we did, and I'll say I have blank days, like there are blank days, and I know that were not blank days. So yeah, and this is tomorrow. It's penciled in the actual lesson plan. It's written, it's penciled in. This is quite, yeah, I'm out of the margin, but some of it is really small, and some of this is stuff that they can do on their own really quickly, but we need to finish up some things and get moving. Okay. And some of these blank days we actually don't do everything or do anything for whatever reason, or I just, like I said, I haven't written it, but it's the dates are on the pages, so I go back in and fill in when I get to it. All right, so real live look at the bed. Prep work, this says for Wednesday. I got some some language lessons up here, some McGuffies, tests, suffixes, I don't even know, some syllable stuff, some highlighting nouns, some copy work way in the far, spelling notebooks for the 2 little ones, longs, the grammar. I mean, I got my pens, yeah, all kinds of stuff. More, what is this? Nope, this is not McGuffey's, this is Ray's. Math down here. Y'all, I'm just covered. I don't even know what stuff is anymore. It's here. So I have to pull it all up here. I need to go get, I forgot the pages of math, so I gotta enter that. But yeah, this thing is packed. I'm doing it. I'm so yeah. I'm doing so well this time. Keeping up with things, you know, it's a lot, but sometimes I would just write it at the end of the week or next week or whatever, and by that time I forgot half the stuff we did. But I've been really keeping on top of it. I love this thing. Yeah, I've been keeping on top of it, and it's got all kinds of stuff in here. I keep, these are like what do you call this, resources online, video, things like that. I'm not really gonna go, the purpose wasn't to go into this, but to just show you guys what it really looks like laid out. No, you are not crazy if your bed or floor or desk, or see, desk is not even big enough. That would drive me crazy. But whatever, if your table looks like this, you are not alone. You are working. And kudos to you. Because it takes a lot to shuffle all this stuff and figure out where to put it. And yeah. Now, a lot of these things, yes, you do see worksheets. Everything is not in the worksheet. The grammar, I will explain that later. All of it is not in a worksheet form. They do use their spirals. These are things that go into their interactive notebooks. That is why they have these things on these worksheets. And it really does help introduce the concepts, get them solidified, and I don't really have to do too much. They can refer back to their own little notebook. I do like the little noun sheets over there. You know, you get grammar in one, you get reading, you get spelling, you get handwriting, punctuation, all of that in one sheet. So there are tons of those sheets I shared. No, they're not doing all of them, only until they get it. And, you know, it's a good look back. Okay, look at their handwriting now, look at it later. You know, and they can refer back to nouns. We've been working on nouns for a long time. Nouns and verbs. There's verbs under there. But, yeah, that's what that's for. So, there's no science up here. Bible, we already did. It's been recorded somewhere. Yeah, it's down here. And their actual work is in their folders. So that's what's getting ready to happen. All this is going in their folders for the morning. Clipboards. What I have been doing lately, and we kind of had already done this, but more easily is just load up their clipboards for the next day. I load them up for whatever that their copy work, their grammar, if it's that type, and their math, if it's that type, you know, something right on a page or something like that. I just load it up on a clipboard. That way it's easier, and I don't have to spend a whole lot of time running back and forth, helping, you know, this person that. They can just flip through and work on something that they can do. That's typically the stuff they can handle on their own. That's what this stuff is. So it kind of, some of it is filler. It helps me out, but it also teaches concepts. I try not to dabble in nonsense worksheets because they're just seat fillers and place fillers, and they really have no value. But this little cut and paste stuff, the little color, I mean, they really do learn the words like that. And they've been doing this book forever, so they love that. Yeah. And then they get excited because when they read their new library books, they will come across the new word, you know, that they learned. Yeah. So that really does serve a great purpose. Anywho, like I said, don't feel bad. Don't feel overwhelmed. Take it one day at a time. Okay? Please, if you are trying to save everything, I don't know. I mean, if you have more than one kid, even one child that's going to produce a lot, y'all don't try to save all this stuff. Don't. That's why we do a lot of notebooking. And we don't do the same types of things every day. A lot of the stuff is written in their notebook. Because one, it's wasteful to keep printing and having to, you toss it and then buying the ink and paper. But, yeah, don't save that stuff because it adds up. You know, at the end of look at a week. This is not even a whole week's worth of stuff for everybody. Just think of the stack I would have by the end of the week if I did save all this stuff, or if everything was on a worksheet, or so and I just imagine even if it was all in books, correct, the work text, oh my goodness, this right here I can deal with. This is curriculum and work text right here. That stuff works. Curriculum and work text, all you need is a sheet of paper, a chalkboard, a whiteboard, and we're good. Alright guys, see you all later. Talk to me in the comments, or talk to us rather in the comments. Does your area look like this? Do you feel overwhelmed? Do you feel better now that I have shared the real deal? Because I'm not afraid, y'all. I'm not. You can say